Panoorin natin yung pasalubog ni Attorney Rowena Guanzon. So let's watch this video.
And legislative duties as Senate President. And they are not contesting that. They're not contesting that. Because pro tempore lang si Gatchalian, pero para yun makapreside daw siya ng meeting as acting president. That's why I said there is no such animal as the acting president, because in the list of officers, in the rules of the Senate, wala naman pong acting president dyan na binoboto ng majority of all the senators. Kasi ang ginawa po nila para maka-assume ng office, si Senator Gatchalian, ginawa nila siyang pro tempore. Yan. But, in my opinion, his election as pro tempore was void. It was not valid because he was only elected by 12 senators, not 13. So he had no majority.
Good afternoon, Attorney Guanzon.
Good afternoon.
We're going to discuss, we need to get your comment, your position on what happened dito sa Senado because ito na nangyari, nagkaroon ng according to the Gatchalian block, meron silang enough numbers citing the Avellino jurisprudence. What's your take on that po?
Dalawa kasi ang issues dito. Ang isa is, may tamang quorum ba sila para maka-valid na meeting? Ang pangalawa, may tamang correct number ba sila para mag-elect sila kay Gatchalian as Senate pro tempore? At bakit hindi sila nag-elect ng kanilang Senate President? Hindi po ba? So ang tanong dyan, is there a quorum? Ang nangyari kasi, si Senator Chis Escudero nag-appear making their number 12. So kung titingnan mo, 12 is of course 50% or half of 24. So ang tanong diyan is 24 ba ang basihan ng numero sa quorum kahit na si De La Rosa, Senator De La Rosa at Senator Jinggoy cannot be present? Ang ginagamit po kasi nila na basihan ay ang Avellino versus Cuenco case ng 1947. Ang nangyari po doon ay si Avellino ang naghabla sa kay Senator Cuenco because Senator Cuenco was elected by his group as Senate President by a vote which is less than 50% plus 1. Ngayon, ang sabi ng Supreme Court, noong una kasi sinabi ng Supreme Court na we will not interfere, that's a political question, pero on motion for reconsideration, the Supreme Court ruled on the matter. At ito po yung pasya nila doon sa Avellino, which is a very old case. Sinabi ng Supreme Court, na ang basihan dito ay kung ilan ang members sa Senado within the jurisdiction of the Philippines whose attendance can be compelled. Ngayon, dahil at the time, si Justice Tomas Confessor was abroad, naging 23 na lamang sila. Kaya po, sinabi ng Supreme Court na yung number doon ni Avellino na kumbaga 12 sila ay bastante enough to constitute a quorum. But remember, because Senator Confessor was abroad and his presence cannot be compelled, by our jurisdiction. So, ibig sabihin, ang tanong, si Senator De La Rosa ba ay abroad? hindi naman po nila masiguro, di ba? Patay na ba siya? Siguradong hindi siya patay kasi nakita nyo naman na naglalakad siya doon palabas.
May point, may point.
Si Senator Jingo Estrada ba ay hindi pwedeng makumpel ang kanyang attendance? Pwede po. Kasi pwede naman siyang ang court ang mag-order sa kanya upon request of the Senate na pupunta siya for the purpose, let's say, of the quorum or for the purpose of electing the officers of the Senate. So, ibig sabihin po,
Tama, tama.
24, nakalagay sa Constitution, ano, sa Section 6, subsection 16, na ang quorum ng each house, ng House of Reps tsaka ng Senado, ay majority ng kanilang numero. Ibig sabihin po, sa 24, dapat 13 ang majority. Sa quorum, to call for a valid meeting. Ngayon, ang sinasabi nila ng grupo ni Gatchalian, ni Senator Gatchalian, na wala naman yung dalawa. Kaya, sabi nila, yung pagdating ni Chis Escudero, ay may quorum na sila. Hindi po ba? Kasi po, di ba, ano sila? 11?
Yes.
Oh. Tapos dumating si Chis Escudero, 12 na sila. So sinabi nila, may quorum sila. Kahit 12 lang. Kasi sabi nila, ang batayan, dapat 22 lang. Dahil wala si Senator Bato de la Rosa, hindi na alam kung saan siya. At nakakulong naman si Senator Jinggoy. So, balikan ho natin ang Supreme Court, ano?
This is me on day one since my son made me switch from running to Tai Chi chair workout.
Ay Constitution ng Article 6, ano? Section 16. That it shall be a majority of the members. Hindi ba? Dun sa House, ganun din yan. Sa Senado, dapat ganun din. So, my opinion is, dapat majority ng 24. So, ibig sabihin 13, hindi 12.
Yes.
Okay? So, tumawag sila ng meeting kasi sabi nila may majority sila, so may quorum sila. Ang tanong, sino ang nagpe-preside? Kasi ang pag-preside ng meeting sa Senado ay function po yan at power ng Senate President. Kung wala po ang Senate President, ang Senate pro tempore, si Senator Legarda. Kaya po sila, yung grupo ni Gatchalian at ni Risa Ontiveros at ni Tulfo, inelect nila si Senator Gatchalian bilang pro tempore. Pinalitan nila si Senator Loren Legarda as Senate pro tempore. Using again 12 votes, sabi nila. Kasi absent naman yung 12 sa kabila.
12 votes.
Pero tingnan mo na naman ang rules of the Senate sa Section 2, ang sinasabi to elect the officers of the Senate. The Senate President, the pro tempore, the Secretary of the Senate, the Majority Leader, dalawang Deputy Majority Leaders. Number 1, you have to have a quorum. Number 2, you must have a majority of all its members. Nakalagay na yung word na all its members, kagaya dun sa constitutional provision. So kung all its members, ibig sabihin 24 kasi wala naman pong patay. Wala naman pong patay. So dapat to elect Gatchalian, 13 din ang kailangan nila. So in my opinion, hindi valid yung pag-elect nila kay Gatchalian on 2 grounds. 1, they lacked a quorum. Number 2, they lack the majority votes to elect any officer of the Senate. Yan po ang dahilan kung bakit hindi sila nag-elect ng Senate President. In other words, right now, Alan Peter Cayetano, even on their side, is the Senate President.
Senator Alan pa rin.
Alan Peter Cayetano is their Senate President, pero yung pro tempore nila is Gatchalian. That is why I said that in my opinion, Senator Gatchalian has usurped the function and the position of the pro tempore because he was not elected by a majority or 13 senators or majority of all the members of the Senate. So, dahil po dyan, si Alan Peter, Senator Cayetano, Senate President Cayetano, continues to perform his administrative duties and legislative duties as Senate President. And they are not contesting that. They're not contesting that. Because pro tempore lang si Gatchalian, pero para yun makapreside daw siya ng meeting as acting president. That's why I said there is no such animal as the acting president because in the list of officers, in the rules of the Senate, wala naman pong acting president dyan na binoboto ng majority of all the senators. Kasi ang ginawa po nila para maka-assume ng office, si Senator Gatchalian, ginawa nila siyang pro tempore. Yan. But, in my opinion, his election as pro tempore was void. It was not valid because he was only elected by 12 senators, not 13. So he had no majority. Now, they needed that to declare, because, well, they said they had the majority, so they declared all the positions vacant. Di ba? Kasi hindi ka naman nakakorum eh. You have to declare all positions vacant. Kailangan may quorum ka. Di ba? Kaya sabi nila sa 12, may quorum na kami. Kasi yung dalawa, wala naman eh. Hindi naman yun makakabdalo eh. Paano nyo alam na hindi sila makadalo? Eh, hindi naman sinasabi sa konstitusyon na kung hindi sila makadalo. Ang sinasabi po, all its members. Sa Senate rules po, ganun din. Sa Section 44. Its members. Hindi po ba? Kaya, ang election po din sa Rule 2 ng Senate rules ay majority of all its members. Di ba? Kasi pwede naman nilang i-request ang korte for Senator Jinggoy to be allowed to appear for the purposes of quorum. But they did not do that. Alright? So, ang dalawang issues na yan, ayon ang nagkakagulo sa isip ng mga tao. Pero titingnan yung nangyari. Sabi ni Senator Fulfo, there's no Senate Blue Ribbon meeting, hearing.